So without further ado, we're going to get right into our Money in the Bank predictions. So we're going to start things up. Money in the Bank predictions, our social media SmackDown segment of the week is over. Let's get into Money in the Bank 2018 this Sunday from the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois.
CM Punk. Is he going to be there? No,
well, one of the most infamous, without a doubt, the most infamous Money in the Bank pay-per-view of all time. CM Punk winning the belt at the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois, the summer of 2011. So this Sunday, Money in
7 years. Wow.
Yeah. Money in the Bank 2018 from the Allstate Arena, Chicago, Illinois, this Sunday on the WWE Network. Let's go over the card. Let's start things off with the kickoff show. Luke Harper, Rochester native. We saw the great WWE video they did where they cataloged his rise of the Indies with the Bludgeon Brothers, the champions of SmackDown, defend against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. We'll start with Brandon. Who do you got in this one?
Bludgeon Brothers. No way they lose it in a kickoff match.
All right, so I'm going to, yeah. I feel if there was going to be a tag change, it wouldn't happen here. Yeah. So, Bludgeon Brothers, 6 o'clock kickoff show with the show starting at 7 o'clock.
Special start time is 7 o'clock, don't forget.
Yeah, special start time of 7 o'clock, Money in the Bank. The first match in front of us for the main card, Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn. The build has been awful for this, but they're finally going to get together. I feel Bobby Lashley. They're just going to let him win. I mean,
yeah, I second that. It's too bad we don't disagree on the first two. Bobby Lashley's definitely going to win this match. And my thing is, we've talked about it, I've mentioned it before, they haven't really, the creative has done a great job of Bobby. I think this is a good way, maybe make it a good match, get him over against Sami Zayn and keep building Bobby up.
Move on to Daniel Bryan, Big Cass. We saw him in a match at Backlash, a decent match at Backlash 6 weeks ago. The rematch, though, this Sunday, Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan, Big Cass, both men not in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm going to take Big Cass.
I'm going to go Daniel Bryan. I
would take Daniel Bryan if Big Cass won last time, which is stupid because Daniel Bryan won, and then they had Big Cass attack him at the end. You're like, why didn't you just make Big Cass look good then?
I just want Daniel Bryan because I can't stand Big Cass.
You don't
I don't have any
Big
other
Cass?
really good reason. I'm just going to go with Daniel Bryan.
Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal. Wasn't the U.S. title on the line in this match? I'm reading it on the card, and who is the U.S. champion?
Oh, my God. That's a good question.
Oh, it's, how are we drawing a blank right now?
Yeah, that's
who the U.S. champion is. We got to look this one up. But either way, it's going to be Jinder Mahal versus Roman Reigns. It was for the U.S. Championship, I want to say, the last pay-per-view? Or the last, not the last pay-per-view, because they didn't fight at the, but it was not on TV, I want to say, right?
Jeff Hardy's the current champion.
That's what I was going to say. Jeff Hardy. He won the belt from Jinder and took it over
right.
to SmackDown.
Yeah, that was an ultimate brain
I was
fart.
like, wait, he's not even on Raw. The U.S. champion's not even on Raw because the IC champion's on Raw. So, yes, Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal, no title on line. They did fight for the title a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, before Jeff Hardy took it off Jinder Mahal. And it was Jinder Mahal who took it off Roman Reigns. Jinder Mahal who took it off Roman Reigns and then lost to Jeff Hardy.
Do I hear Kane in the background? I'm hearing Kane in the background. We got Kane's flames coming up here. This is cool. It's a good throwback for the for the match.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. We got the automatic.
There we go. Oh yeah, YouTube does that. Yeah. There we go. That sounds. Not that I don't mind Kane, but I was just like, wait, are we going to a match now? This is kind of cool.
So
but back to Roman Reigns, Jinder
Mahal, Roman Reigns. No championship on the line. We're getting it straight here live in the studio.
Roman Reigns, and it's not for the United States Championship. We'll get that out there. Jeff Hardy is the champion. I don't know how we both brain farted on that one, but it's okay.
They knew Jinder Mahal at one time, and Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal were recently champions. They were the last two champions before.
That's how bad the program has been lately. Because I forgot Jeff was a champion. That's how bad it's been.
Let's get to the IC title. Elias, Seth Rollins, WWE.
Walk with Elias, baby. Yes.
I'm just saying we want Elias. We want Elias as IC champion.
I walk with him, so I want him as champion, so we're getting it.
All right, so now we're gonna let's before we get to the Money in the Bank matches, let's get to some title matches. SmackDown Women's title: Carmella versus Asuka. Who do you got in this one? That's a decent one.
Mella is money. I'm gonna roll with it. Money in the Bank. Mella is money. I'll go with Mella.
I gotta say Asuka. They can't ever lose again. I'm saying Asuka's taking the belt. Carmella, you had a longer run than I thought you were going to have. I didn't think you were going to have a real long run at all. So I'm going to have to go with Asuka, though, taking the belt off Carmella. We move on to the Raw Women's Championship. Probably a quasi-main event here. I've used that word twice in this show. Nia Jax, the champion, against Ronda Rousey, her first singles match. Raw Women's Championship on the line. What do you got?
In her first singles match, Ronda Rousey is going to be a champ.
I'm going to go against the grain. I don't know if I believe what I'm saying, but I'd like to see Nia Jax. I'm going to say they're going to throw something at us. Give us Nia Jax as champion. Ronda Rousey's got a lot to, she's got a long career ahead of her in WWE. Why bring her all the way to the top immediately? Let's build this a little bit. Have Nia Jax come back with the win. That's who I'm taking for the Women's Championship. Moving on to the Men's WWE Championship, the only championship on the line. A last man standing. It is the fourth match between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura since WrestleMania. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go Shin. I think Shin's gonna win this, just based on how it's been built. I'm thinking Shin's got this one in the bag.
Shin, I think, is going to leave Money in the Bank as the champion. If he doesn't leave as champion, I mean, he's gonna switch shows. Like,
yeah, what's going on? I think he's due. I love AJ's my guy. You know that. I gotta ask my ringtone for texting, but I gotta go Shin.
So let's start with the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Only the second in history. The first one was won by Carmella. And obviously, you saw what she did to it. So they're 100% cash in if you win the Women's Money in the Bank. Ember Moon, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Lana, Naomi, Sasha Banks. How many is that? 8? Wow,
yeah,
that's way too many.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Who do you got of all this smorgasbord? I'm going to say Ember Moon.
Yeah, that's where I was going. I'm going Ember Moon. I think we're going to get a pleasant surprise. I think she's been very good in the ring. I think she's due. I think she's due for. I know she's.
I'm
just
kind of saying
got
a
up
dark horse would be Lana, just because I'm kind of doing the Carmella thing, where you're like, it would give her character. What did Carmella? What was she before she won the Money in the Bank? Nothing.
She was Ellsworth. Her and Ellsworth, I guess.
Yes.
But
So I think the Money in the Bank kind of gave her something. Lana needs something.
I got to go Ember Moon though, based on how hot she's been lately.
And well, most importantly, you got to look at the fact that what they're thinking about the future. You can pick somebody who you don't think is going to cash in anytime soon, but you're like, if they hold on to it, I don't see them winning the championship now, beating Ronda Rousey, beating Nia Jax, but holding on to that maybe for when Ember Moon is a little more popular for like WrestleMania time around next year.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Wait
so
till
the Men's
WrestleMania
Money in the
cash
Bank ladder match, we still don't know what New Day member is going to be. Obviously, they're doing that on purpose for some reason. So that's a wonder as well. But it's Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, The Miz, Rusev, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, and Samoa Joe, as well as a New Day member. This is a tough one, but, I'm going to go Braun Strowman, and I'm going to go Braun Strowman cashing it in, but like an RVD did years ago. He's going to announce the cash in against Brock Lesnar.
I'm going to go Braun because I don't bet against Braun. I just can't. The way he's been
If
built.
it wasn't him going against Brock Lesnar, I wouldn't pick him. But I just feel that is something they're going to do. If it was like somebody's going to hold on to the Money in the Bank briefcase for a little while and cash in at a spur of the moment, I might go.
I will say this: Braun, I think, is going to win. But my dark horse, if Braun doesn't win, it's going to be Finn Balor.
So you got Braun, but Finn Balor as somebody who might hold on to the belt, hold on to the briefcase for a longer period of time. I've got Braun challenging like right away to Brock Lesnar as soon as he wants. If not, Bobby Roode. If someone's going to hold on to it for a few months, then it's going to be Bobby Roode.
Make it glorious. I got you.
Bobby Roode's going to hold on to it for a little bit.
Okay.
So, recap: I got Nia. He's got Ronda in the women's belt. What do you got, Carmella?
I took
You
Mella.
got Carmella.
Yep.
I got Asuka. We both got Braun in the men's match. We both got Ember Moon in the women's ladder match. We both got Elias. You got Roman Reigns.
Yes.
I'm taking Jinder Mahal just because he's got nothing else and no belt in the line, so who's going to hurt? I got Big Cass. You got Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
We both got Bobby Lashley because
we agree a lot this week, by the way.
And then we both got the Bludgeon Brothers. Money in the Bank this Sunday on the WWE Network.